remember the rule. If you want to follow it perfectly, watch. You can kind of go along with me here. If the numerator is up or down, like rise or run. I'm sorry, rise. But when you rise, it's up or down. That's what I meant to say. When you rise, it's up or down. So if you go down, if you choose down, right, you'll be doing a negative. Let's start with the top point, okay, like at 1. So if you rise down, count it all the way down to, what is that, negative? Sorry, you may have to zoom in for me. To what is that, -7? Is that what it is? Like, yeah, -7. So if you go, yeah, count it all the way down to that point, yeah, that right there.
The bottom is -7.
So, but the thing is that you have to say -8. You see why? Because you count down to 8 places, right? Including that gap from the 1. Then you run over. Now down, because negative is because of down. Okay. Oh. But then if you run to the right, it's going to be plus. Every time you run to the right, if you run to the left, you do negative. Get it? Like, there's an easier way. Let me explain. Easier way is that if you look from left to right, this is something you need to learn as soon as you can, or eventually. If you look at this from left to right, you know it's negative, right? Because you tell it's a negative. That means you could put the negative and wait for it immediately for the whole fraction. And then all you do is just like, hey, down 8, and you put 8 and then run over. You don't have to worry about the sign anymore. What is that? 4. So the answer is -2. Just like that. So this is going to be +2. So the answer is the same, -2. I mean, what is that? 4. Sorry, this one is 4, -2. So the m is -2. Put that on hold. So I'm a sloppy writing now. And then you're going to plug it back in here. Did you already know to do this from the previous ones? I didn't get to work with you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, pick a point. This is the one that you want to go back to. Oh no. Why? Because you see that number 1, that first point is your y-intercept, dude. Remember? You want to use this one instead. We'll go back. We'll use this one later on. But let me actually, don't scratch that. But you want to use this one. You don't want to use that one. You want to use this one because of the y-intercept. So B is your y-intercept. This B is the reason why you want to use it. Okay, so that means y equals -2 right away. X +1, just like that. Good. You get it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's input that.
Y equals -2.
Yeah, just like that. It's fast.
So for this assignment, we can't like immediately check them. We have to like submit the entire assignment until we can check them.
Okay, got it.
There's like infinite retakes, so we could like submit it after each question to check it, and then just like continue with the rest.
I see. So if we have time, I want to go back to the ones that you did. Is that okay? Yeah, so to check it. Oh, I see. Yeah, we couldn't check that one, right? Like that. Okay, I see.
Yeah, like that one, like we don't know if it's correct.
Got it. Like, thanks for reminding me, because sometimes I don't pay attention. Okay, same idea with this one, but you're likely going to use the point slope. You're likely going to use this one this time because you don't see the y-intercept explicitly. The point, yeah, they don't explicitly put the point on that. So anyway, y minus y1, m x minus x1. This is the one that you're going to use. And the m, we're going to do the same. But you have to, if this is the case, you know how we can't check it immediately. Check it with me. Whatever I do, so anyway, whatever I do, kind of like confirm whether it's right or wrong, like the how I count it. So you look at it, zoom in a little bit if you don't mind. So first of all, this is a plus. You don't have to put the plus symbol, but I want to explain. This is the faster way because you're looking at from left to right, it's going up, so it's increasing. Is that okay? So it's going to be a plus slope. It's a positive slope. Let's use that first point. That first point is -3, 1. Okay, so we're gonna go from there. So we're gonna count. We're gonna form a triangle. So if you run over, I mean, if I run, I'm gonna actually put it in the denominator before I get there. So if I run over to number 6, is that right? So from a -3 to 5. Please check that. -3. So that's going to be 8 then on the bottom. Tell me, if you count it over, is that 8 units, right?
Yeah, it'd be 8.
And then up, how many units?
5.
5? Is it 5? Double check.
8.
Yeah, it's 5, right? Can you see it?
Yeah, or is it 4? Because it's already up 1.
Oh, that,
Because
yeah. So it's not 5. What is it? Yeah, I can't see.
I think it's 4 because it's already up 1, so I have to go 4 more up.
Yes. So it is 4. So that means it's 1/2. Is that okay? So then
Yeah,
we'll plug it in. So I'll pick the positive value, like the one that's in the first quadrant, is
yeah.
that okay? So what is that point? What is the y value of that point? That's the
The
5.
y value is 5.
Okay. And then 1/2 is 1/2. Then x minus the x is 5 also. Is that
Yeah.
right? Okay. So it's 5 minus 5. All right. So they oh man, they didn't say anything about it being point slope or slope intercept. So wait, what do you think? Should we continue?
I think I
You
think
allow?
I heard the teacher say something about if it just says write an equation. I think she said
Okay.
it could be any equation.
Okay. This is the equation. Yeah, I know that actually is in textbooks out there. They say, hey, write an equation that you can just leave it even on the test. Yeah. So this right without having to distribute even. Okay. 5 5. Yeah. I hope that's correct. All right. So yep. All right. This one. They give you a line and you want to, so if I were you, I mean, for me, I don't have to do this, but I think it's best for you guys to rewrite it like this because you want to identify that to be your M at this time. This is the immediate M. So this is the M that you're seeing. So if you want to do parallel to it, then you can do a symbol like a subscript. You can do something like that. That's going to be parallel to it. Let's see, what is the slope of parallel line to this? So it's going to be -5. Is that okay?
Yeah.
The yeah, first one. And what is the slope of the line perpendicular to this line? What do you think? So I'll do M perpendicular.
I think it'll be positive 1/5.
Yes. So that's it for sure. Very good. Man, I'm like so anxious now. I want to see what you did on the test because you know this really well. It's probably like maybe you didn't feel so well. I'm not sure, but anyway, okay. So yeah, I want to see it. All right, they give you this form. Now, this is the standard form, so we're gonna have to manipulate it. But there's a formula. I don't believe your teacher has taught you how to gather the coefficient A, B, and C. If you even like think about something like that. But let me see. What is the slope? Yeah. So yeah, the way that I think you guys would be doing it to solve for y. But be neat. Double check my work. Subtract both
Yeah.
sides. Now, there's faster way here. First, divide everything by 2 because you can. Just make it smaller, so it's -1. Now, did you know that you can do this? 3x. Now, the reason why you want to do this, if you can, now, I mean, every single number, I'm talking about the coefficient and the constant, the 6, 8, and 2, can be divided by 2. You want to make it smaller. Now, did I do anything different? I mean, does it change anything? No. This equation is exactly the same as the original equation. Is that okay? If you were to graph it or whatever you want to do with it, it's literally the same equation. So that's why you want to kind of like do that if you can mentally, even. So then you solve for the y. Subtract both sides by 3x. You're left with 4y, and then you want to write this one first, so that it looks like slope intercept -1. Then divide everything by 4. So y equals -3. I'll put the negative right in the front here. X minus 1/4. You don't need the -1/4. Right now, the m that is parallel to it, I'll do the m parallel symbol. It's like a little subscript, like 11 subscript, -3/4. And then m perpendicular. I'll let you think that one. But you okay? How I got the ymx plus b form, the
Yeah.
slope intercept form. So yeah, I think this is how you do it, right? Unless you know something else, there's an A, B, and C form that you can actually do, but I think you may not. I think this is the way that you've been doing it, right? I assume.
Yeah.
Solve for y. Okay. All right, let's put in the parallel slope. And then the perpendicular, what do you think?
Positive 4/3.
Yes, that's it. Very good. right. Okay. This one. I find the slope of the line passed through the 2 points. Obviously, you want to use the point slope. Do you agree? Do you agree that you want to use this? And yeah, wait, sorry. do you want to disagree, right? Yeah, because it's not asking for the equation. It's asked for the slope.
Yeah.
Okay, then tell me what the slope formula is or equation.
So it would be y2 minus y1,
At the bottom.
and on the bottom, x2 minus x1.
Okay, now you realize that you're actually doing the one that you've been actually or not mentally, like most often you do. It was this one. You realize that we have been doing the ALEKS. Is that ALEKS? I think the
Yeah.
system here. You realize you've been actually going in this arrangement, right? Like the ones and then the twos. I don't know. You realize that now. If you were to use this one, this is actually the one that I used when I was in school all the time and to college. Okay. So if you use this one, then the y2 will be the second one, which is 6. But kind of look at what I'm doing. Okay. So that you understand. I'm sure you do. And -2, I thought was -2 like this. So like the 6 minus 2, then -8 minus -3. Do you see why? Because if you go from left to right, minus -3, I mean, the first pair, the xy coordinate is x1, y1. And then the second pair is x2, y2. You see it?
Yeah.
So that's actually how I've always done it. But don't forget, you could always do like, hey, like the 2 minus 6 for the y, and then -3 minus -8, right? You can always do that. But if you follow this to the t, then it has to be exactly this arrangement. It doesn't matter. I mean, it will be the same, I promise. If you want to prove it, we can prove it today, right now. But I know you know it. But anyway, so I'm gonna go by what you said right here. So this is it. So it'll be 4 on top. The bottom here is -8 plus 3. So it's -5. Then in the end, it'll be -4/5. You agree? Like that. For the slope. Just the slope. Are you okay? Do you agree, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. All right, then equations. The equation 3 lines are given. And then, I remember this. How you have to, the choices, I mean, right, determine, right, then L1, line 1, I'm just going to keep it as is. But then line 2, you want to kind of like solve. So I'm going to skip a step here. I'm going to divide everything by -2. So let me see you follow me here. -2 here, but it'll be a -3/2. Let me see. I'm going to skip a little step. So I'm doing mental math here. I'll be neat here. -3/2. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Is that okay? If you divide it by a negative, the whole fraction is negative. It's like +3/2. I'm sorry, -2 divided by negative. So that means so far we got the slope right there. But I'll finish the third, line 3. This one, I'll just do the whole gamut. But I'm going to mentally do something here. You can write all this too if you want, okay, practice. But at least check my work. But number 3, before I solve for y, I'm going to divide everything by 2. So I'll get 5x minus 2y equals 4. Do you agree at least that point? Divide everything by 2. 5x, 2y, and 4. And then I'm going to stop for y by subtracting 5x to both sides. Do you follow? You follow okay?
Yeah.
So I'll write the 5x first plus 4. This part, I hope when you were doing this on the test, when you write this, when you write it side by side, it should look like that, not times 4, right? I hope you. So now I'm like I'm still like curious about what did you do? I mean, But anyway, yeah, we'll see it when you get it back. So we get 5/2 x minus 2. So there it is. So we got this, and this. So we can focus on. Okay, let me kind of circle it. Okay, now let's start answering the questions. Right, let's see. 1 and 2. What do you think?
I think 1 and 2, it's neither.
Yes, it's neither because the sign has to be opposite. So they're trying to trick you. And 1 and 3.
1 and 3 would be perpendicular.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. And then 2 and 3.
2 and 3 be neither.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Oh, I don't want to erase that one. So when we come back and check it. Okay, this one, consider. I'm sure it's fine. Okay, consider that page. Consider the y. This equals -8 plus 9. Find the equation of the line that is parallel to this line and pass through that. Okay, so I'll write that a little bit here. I don't want to copy too much. So the m on the next equation will be the same. I don't have to put parallel or anything. So we're gonna use y minus y1. I'll write it. M equals x minus x1. We're gonna use this. You follow? You know what I mean? I want to use that.
Yeah.
So okay, so here we go. M will be -8, but then it'll be -8. But then y stay y minus y1. That should be 2. You agree? Then x minus 7. You agree? Okay.
Yeah.
So now here's the thing, though. It doesn't say to rewrite this as slope-intercept. So can we just put this in for the equation that is parallel? Oh yeah, I'm going to put a parallel symbol here because that's what this is. Yeah, for this right here. Okay. And then what do you think the second equation, since it's going through the same point, right?
Yeah.
So let's do it. I'll let you do it. Yeah, you got this. If you want to imagine, right, just, you grab that line and then just imagine there's another line parallel to it and there's another one that's perpendicular to it, right? You can imagine? Yeah. Okay, that's it. Okay. This one, they give you the table. Just be aware they're not actually consecutive. Like, for example, the first column is likely x. The second one, oh yeah, you can see it on the bottom of the graph. I mean, I can tell already. The y will be the second column, which is the height. So it's like the x are not consecutive. It's like 1, 3, 6, and all that. Yeah. So are we gonna plot that? I'm sorry, I didn't I didn't read the instruction. I guess what are we gonna do? The table is shown below.
Wait, sorry.
Are we gonna plot? Let me see. Create it. Yeah. This is not fun. It's redundant. We're gonna plot that. Yeah, we're gonna plot 1,5, 3,6. Table shown. It's great. Yeah. So we're gonna plot all that points, and they call it a scattered plot. Scattered plot.
Yeah.
So 1,5, 3,6, 6,8, 8, 11, 8, 11.
Wait, no.
9, 9, okay. And then 10, 14. And then 13, 10.
14.
14, 13. Okay. It looks good to me. It's still small for me, but I think I follow every single one.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So I guess we're going to do the best fit again. Let me double check. Draw a line. Yeah, just go from one end to the other. This one, since we're not finding the equation, just be an artist and kind of go through like the best you can, like cut through the big center. I don't know, align it. Yeah. It looks good to me. Yeah, it looks good to me. But when we're going to do equation, we're going to do like we're going to be a little picky.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this one? So they do tell you the story up there, right? It's about
Dog sitters.
yeah, it's charging by per hour for the 24 dogs sitters, okay, in Florida. Okay, so A, for these 24 dog sitters, as experience increases, the amount charged tend to be increase. Is that okay? You see it's going up. If you go from left to right, it's going up. So as experience increases, like year passes, the amount charged increases. So let's select the increase. The drop down. And then this one, there is a blank correlation, so it's positive. Is that okay? If it's going up, it's positive correlation. So let's select the drop down. What is that one? Use the best fit to predict the amount. Yeah, 9 years. So you want to look at 9 and see where at year 9 and see what approximately. You can zoom in if you can. I'll help because I can't see it. At year 9, what is the amount charged approximately?
Yeah. So I think for year 9, it could be like 14 point something.
Is that it? Yeah. If you can see it, I'll believe you because I can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I'll
think
take it.
it's 14.9.
Okay, yeah, I'll
I
take
can
it.
see it here.
Okay. Okay. Um, Same idea here. They do give you the best fit line. Okay, what is the predicted midterm score if a student studied for 15 hours? Now, you don't want to actually look for the point. They gave you the equation. So the hours is the X value. Double check. You see it's like hours there. I can see it. It's tiny. That means the Y will be the midterm score. So that's what it's asking for A. So therefore, do you see what I'm about to do? I'm gonna plug in the 15 into the X. So and then I'll use the calculator with you here. 15 here. I'll plug in 15 plus 14.32. Yeah, double check if that is the values. So I'll use the calculator here. So okay, here we
Yeah.
go. Looks good, right? Okay. 3.92 times 15 plus 14.32. Double check my input too.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, good. So I 73.12 for A. 73.12 for A. Two. And then look at B. So yeah. What is the predicted midterm score if the student who doesn't spend any time studying? So you can kind of look at the graph, but you want to do math on it. So it'll be 3.92. If you were to kind of see what you need to do, this is what you do, right? You basically don't have any experience. That means you don't have hours put in. So it's 0. Is that okay? Like it's implied that.
Yeah.
So that means your answer is just going to be 14.32, because that's 0. Let's go away. So the only thing left is that.
Wait. Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah. We deleted the tab.
Oh yeah. What were you doing? I hope it still have saved, right?
Yeah, I think it did.
Okay.
So on this one. I just need to type in these numbers. So it's, maybe present again.
Okay. Okay, good. So for A, it'll be 73.12. Okay, for B, if you plug in 0, therefore you only be left with 14.32. Okay. Oh, that's okay. If you follow that one, right? Do you understand? Okay. Yeah. For C, for any increase of 1 hour in time spent studying, what is the predicted midterm score for every 1 hour? Okay. So check this out. The equation, this is C. I'll write the equation again. Plus 14.32. Now, this is the key right here. This one, you have to try to remember it. It might be on the test. It's likely going to be on the test. So it goes like this. For every 1 hour, that means the slope, if you interpret the slope properly, right? They already did the calculation and everything, but you could always rewrite it as 93.92 over 1. Do you agree? Like anything by itself is always over 1. Is that okay? But if you recall, right, the unit of the numerator and the unit of the denominator. So let's backtrack. The unit of the numerator, you know how it's like rise over run, like rise and run? The rise is the y value. That means the unit is the score, the midterm score, or the midterm score. The denominator, that's the numerator. The denominator, yeah, you run. It's like hours, right? It's time studying, so it's hour. So it's 1 hour. Now, yeah, you may have to actually learn this if you didn't quite understand it. Yeah, so the answer would be 3.92. That's it for the term. It's kind of, some students have hard time, with that until someone explain it or show it. Anyway, I guess we're gonna do the equation now. We'll be pretty clever about it. So you want to write the approximate equation. So let's do this. So we're gonna go. You want to go through the y-intercept. Is it okay? Like kind of go through, what is that? What is that number? Like 28? Is that? Yeah, I think it's 28. If you zoom in, I see 28. So you want to cut through 28, like right here. Cut through 28. I think that's 28. And then you want to come all straight down through 30, 32. Try that. If it looks good, then we'll keep it.
Wait, so through.
You want to kind of go through 28 and then cut through 30. Is that 32? You see, why are we picking that? Because we want to go through the intercepts. We don't want to go like halfway or near it or anything, because you don't know what value those things are. So this is nice to calculate. Do you understand? Yeah, you pick like the number that you could identify, but still looks good, like cutting through those, data, those points. So that means double check. This is 28, right? This is 32 because I can't see it, dude. I'm sorry. Is that right? 28 and 32? 28 for y-intercept and 32 for x-intercept, right?
Um,
Can you double check?
yeah, for y intercept it's 28,
Yes.
and for x it's
Yeah,
32.
the reason because I can't see it. I don't know. You can imagine. I can't see that until you zoom in. But okay, if you got it, so that means we're gonna use the equation. Here, watch this. This is how this works. This is something you may have to know. I don't know how you're gonna be tested here. I hope not. That you don't. I hope you don't have to be tested. So look, this point that we're looking at right here. This point. So let me go ahead and emphasize the point. And this point. This point is 0, comma 28. Let me see you agree. And this point is 32, comma 0. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Now you have to learn to pick these points that is identifiable and go through the axis. It's the easiest way. If you ever do this, is that okay? Like on your own, you got to do it. Pick, yeah. Don't guess. Don't like halfway or whatever because it's still gonna work. I look at this system will take it if you do your calculation correctly with a decimal and everything. It will take it. It has the range of answer that it will allow. How about that? So that means this is like your x1, y1. It doesn't matter, believe it or not. This is x1, y1. It doesn't matter which one it's ones or two. It's x2, y2. Now, if you remember, again, we're going to use the quickest way. This is y-intercept. That means this is your B, dude. You okay? This is your B.
Yeah.
You're always want to use that if you ever have a chance, to do it, to use it. That means you will use this immediately. But then we'll get our M in a second. So this is going to be the one that you use instead of this, instead of point slope, instead of this. So you know, okay? I know that you got this now by now. There's nothing wrong with it, but you're not going to use that one because it's fastest this one with this one. Okay, now we're going to use the M formula, so we can plug it in. And then the B is 28. Okay, the B is 28. So we're going to get the M first. So let's do y2 minus y1, which is 0 minus 28. Double check my math. I would do y2 minus y1, and then x2, which is 32, minus x1, which is 0. But you have to agree with me. You see, yeah?
Yeah.
And you see the answer is going to be negative because if you look from left to right, it's going down. So it's decreasing. So it's
Yeah.
negative. The answer would be negative. Want to get used to that concept, okay? Because that's going to come later on in later math. Huge. It's going to be huge. Okay. So it's going to be a negative 28. Well, I'll put a negative in the middle right away over 32. But you're going to want to reduce this. What's biggest number that can go into both? Anyway, I'm just gonna do half and half then. So it'll be negative 14. I'll do half and half for now. Over 16. Half of 30 is 15. Half of 2 is 1. So it's 16. 20. Okay. Yeah, it's reducible. It's divisible by 4. Yeah, it's divisible by 4. So anyway, it's 7 over 8. So 4 can go into 28 7 times. 4 can go in 32 8 times. So that's what I should have done. Anyway, the M is going to be negative 7/8. So here we go. We're going to put it all together. So leave the X and the Y alone and rewrite M as 7/8. Your B will be 28 plus 28 because it's positive 28. So here's your equation. But tell me if you're not sure anything why I did that. Let me know. You okay? You follow?
Yeah.
So that will be A. This is your A.
So it's
What is B? We're going to use it for B, I think. B, yeah, use your equation. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
wait for A. I can't put in like a,
Oh,
a
fraction.
fraction.
I see, because they want you to use decimal. You can imagine? So let me punch it in. So everything
Well,
seems to be, yeah?
wait, never mind.
Yeah, everything seemed to be approximate. So you remember I mentioned that there's a range of answers that you're allowed to put in, so you don't have to worry too much. But don't forget, it's still negative. So 7/8. So there, look at that. So I'm glad it's not repeating decimal. It's literally going to be 7.875 x plus 28. So there's your equation. Let me double check my calculator. Yeah, 7 divided by 8 is 0.75, 0.875. That will be your M. Is that okay? Now the reason why is because it's like a word problem, so they want everything to be like, like decimal and non-fraction. Okay, now use your equation in part A to predict the time spent doing homework for a student who spent 18 hours. So X is the number of hours, so we're going to plug it in. So it'll be Y equals negative 0.875 times 18 plus 28. And I'll punch it in the calculator. So it'll be negative times 18 plus 28. So it'll be 12.25. So if you look at the graph, it should be about right. 18 on the X, okay, 18 on the X. So anyway, this is the answer, right? 12.25 hours. I already punched in a calculator for 18 hours. Yeah, you could look at the graph a little bit. 18 is about 12.25, like you go up somewhere on the line there, 18
So 18.
is about 12. Yeah, it looks about right to me. Can you see it like on the line?
Yeah.
About, at 18
Yeah,
for X.
it looks good.
Okay, all right, let's continue. So I'm confident about that one, so I don't need to look back because it works out on that, in that clump and on that line, so it looks good to me. Anyway, same idea here. We're going to do parallel and perpendicular to that line. So we're going to solve. This one you cannot divide or reduce, divide everything by any number, so we're going to rewrite it. But I'm going to go ahead and skip a step. I'm going to add both sides by 6x. So tell me if you follow. If I add both sides by 6x, it will be 6x on the right side plus 6, so forth. And then divide everything by negative 7. So I'll left with negative 6/7 x minus 6/7. Do you agree? And this will be the slope. But double check if you follow. This will be m parallel, which is going to be the same. And then we have m perpendicular.
So
Oh, I'm not done. Sorry. You have to plug in, right?
yeah.
Plug in what?
So it's -7.
Wait, double check. Are you sure you're doing it right? So the M is right, but how do you plug it in? I'll let you do this one while I watch you. What equation do you want to plug in?
Um.
Yeah, the slope for parallel line to that first line will be negative 6/7, negative 6/7. But what equation do you want to plug in? Okay, I think you know it now.
Yeah. So it'd be y.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Equals. Yeah, got it. I hope this is okay. You know how your teacher said that, yeah, you don't have to simplify it, right? You don't have to just, just plug in. It looks good. Very good. And then the perpendicular one, it looks just like it, but the slope is different. I'm glad they gave you the same point, the same point to go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, looks good. Yep. Good. Okay, so wait, it's already submitting? You don't want to check your work?
Well, like we have infinite retakes.
Oh, okay,
So
cool. All right, that's cool. Go for it. So if there's anything, we can go back and fix it. Is that what you mean?
yeah,
The
so we
96.
got a 96. So we can go back and fix any questions.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, I think just this one.
The 22? Is that it right there? Okay.
Yeah, it's this question.
Okay. Well, I'm surprised. Let me see what we did wrong. I'm surprised because this is like a pretty straightforward one. Well, let's see what's up with this one. For A, let's see. For 21 dog sitter, as experience increases, the amount charged tends to increase, right? It's going up. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
positive correlation. I thought you put all of that nicely, like, right? I'm pretty sure. And then this
Yeah.
one, yeah,
Maybe it's
it might be the C one. You want to look at? You can zoom in. I'll help you. Zoom in a little bit at 5
I don't
years.
know if I don't know if I can zoom in.
What computer are you using? Is it a Mac or what is it?
I'm on a desktop Windows. So
Windows.
I'm using
Yeah,
a
it's okay.
mouse.
Yeah, okay. Check it with me then. At five on the line. Look at the line, okay? It looks about what
I think
for the Y value?
4.1. I think 4.1 because it looks 14.1. It looks like really close to 14.
Okay, wait. Okay, I think I know what you did wrong last time. Guess what? That's not it. It's not the point. It's what on the line. If you read C, yeah, I
Oh,
see. That's why.
well,
Yeah,
okay.
I can't see it. I can't really see the values.
Yeah, so
It's the line.
I think the 12.7.
Okay, so it should be 12.7. Do you know why? Because if you look at C, it's worded with the best fit line. If you ever wonder what best fit is, that straight line right there that cuts through those points. Is that okay? Yeah. So it's like the 12 one, but you see it says use the line of best fit.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you
yeah,
have to be
but
on the line. Okay. I think that may be the reason. Okay.
yeah,
I think that's good. Hey, that means good job for
yeah.
you because you did a lot before me. You know what I mean? Like, so you did